haven't got a drain key, have you?
What for?
There's a manhole cover past the postbox. We need to lift it, check for blockages.
Doubt if you'll find any stuff from the Johnsons over there. I'm sure it's just services around as far as Susanna's place.
We just want to be thorough, Mr. Shadwick.
Right, I'll get the key.
I'm working from home most of today, so if you need anything.
Great, thanks. I know it must be difficult for you all, having it all dragged up again like this.
Well, at least we can all sleep easy in our beds knowing that Musgrove's back behind bars.
Yeah, let's hope you make a better job of keeping him there this time.
We will, I'm sure.
He was hiding next door but one to our Nicky. How do you think that makes us feel?
Yeah, I thought you said you searched the house.
We had.
You should have let me loose in there. I'd have found him.
All right, Craig.
Best get on.
Yeah, you best, Dad. You should have checked that drain 5 months ago. You might have had a decent chance of finding something then.
We are finding certain items that may provide us with forensic evidence. We're hoping the lab will be able to profile traces of DNA.
Even after all this time?
Oh, we can't guarantee anything. Condoms normally break down fairly quickly. But with a bit of luck, we should find something. And you know what they call DNA these days? The genetic fingerprint.
Let's hope the police turn up some good news for Luke.
Can't believe I missed him.
Anything that'll prove him innocent to do.
All I was doing was sitting hands in Bosco's.
I can't wait to see their faces when they've no choice but to set him free.
I could have been here with him all the time. How come he's in the phone?
So how were we to know the phones weren't tapped? At least he sent you the letter.
Suppose so. Was he all right?
Okay, feeling the pressure a bit, you know.
Well, I'll write him a letter back. Might cheer him up, eh?
Good man. He'll appreciate it.
I don't suppose Ryan's been in touch, has he?
Not a word.
I didn't think he knew anyone in Carlisle.
It'll be someone he met travelling.
What time are you doing work?
No, it's Jackie's last shift before she goes on holidays. How's the headache?
Stop pinding. I feel exhausted.
I'm not surprised. It's been a bit of a rough emotional ride these last few days.
It was hard enough with Luke being home without being hit by the Musgrove Book of Revelations. How's Matt?
I just read Luke's letter. Still trying to make sense of it all.
Yeah, he's not the only one. I know, Joey. I'm really glad Luke gave himself up. You know, given how clever scientists are nowadays, if they can't find the forensic evidence to link him to the rape, he'll stand a much better chance of being found innocent, won't he?
Let's hope so.
Poor Luke. His head must be all over the place with the stuff he found out this weekend. I know mine is. Even now.
I didn't think any of that would come out the way it did. I always thought I'd be taking those kind of secrets to the grave with me.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'd all be better off if you had. It doesn't seem right, does it? We thought we knew each other after 20-odd years together, and then we learned more than we've ever known in 2 days. Took a lot out of you, didn't it? Ragging through it all.
Oh, made me realise how I've buried most of those feelings in booze. Not anymore, huh? If all that guilt was pushing me to drink. It's out now, isn't it? I don't have to drown the memories anymore.
No, Joey. You just have to live with them.
I've done with my past now. I want to look forward. With you. If you can still find it in your heart to stand by me.
We've always stood by each other before, haven't we?
You did believe what I said. I could never have given Luke away. Just to ease my conscience about Rose and the abortion.
Look, Joey, can we not go over this now, okay? I'm not really up to it at the minute.
Right. Better get into work. Jackie'll be waiting.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I'll let you know if you hear from the police. Or from Ryan.
Don't worry about Ryan. This has always been his style. Here 1 minute, off on his own the next.
Yeah, I know, Joey. But why now?
You've kept this place a secret? Yeah, well, it wasn't open when I first did my exile out here. Although the wildlife has its attractions. Perhaps we should try and find a flat to begin our imminent rental exile.
Yeah, what is it with us and landlords? We always pay the rent on time.
I think abseiling off the roof might have something to do with it.
Falling with style, as an animated character once said.
In your boxers, you stepped out of line, Nathan, and we promised him.
I know, we'd given him an irrevocable guarantee that we'd be perfect tenants.
Irrevocable. I'm a doctor. The only thing irrevocable that I deal with is death.
Well, perhaps the trust will take us over here. Maybe over there, I don't know. And what's it for again? Well, it's a pool party. Oh, well, yeah, I don't see why not, as long as they're willing to pay. Oh, that's brilliant. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Well, I promised to go see my dad and my auntie having a few problems. Excuse me. Annie?
Oh, sorry about that.
The water is supposed to stay in the pool.
Is he getting us into trouble, is he?
Nothing that lunch wouldn't get us out of. You haven't met Jackie, have you?
No, but I've heard a huge amount about you. Hi, I'm Darren. Nathan's minder.
Hi, this is Susanna.
And I'm Jackie's minder.
So, you've both taken out membership, have you?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
And we can definitely recommend the pool.
Why don't you come in and join us?
Somebody has to run this place.
We all have to eat, though. How about lunch, then?
Oh, I'm busy, I'm afraid.
Well, maybe. You know, if I can work my schedule around it.
Well, I can book a table, fix up the cover.
Lunch, then?
Yeah, go on then.
Do I get to eat as well, or is this a private lunch?
I'll book a table for 3, okay?
Yeah, great. Lisa pays.
I noticed the police at the close.
Yeah. Luke turned himself in.
What made him come to his senses?
I knew it was wrong to go on the run like that. Can you imagine what he must feel, though? Locked up for so long when he's innocent.
Must be terrible for him.
Nearly done. I suppose you can't wait to get home and start packing.
Start? I packed a fortnight ago.
Yeah. All right. Everything okay?
Yeah, I just know everything's sorted.
I'll bet.
He's only young. He didn't realise how bad it would make things look for him. At least it's over now.
So you looking forward to the holiday of a lifetime?
I can't wait. I can hardly believe it. You know, this time tomorrow, I'll be just like Judith Chalmers, flying off to the blue skies and the sandy beaches. I won't know myself.
Doesn't she deserve it, though?
Hey, if anyone does, Jackie does. Have you got your passport sorted?
No thanks to Jimmy, but yeah.
What about your traveller's checks, your potatoes?
Potatoes?
I said potatoes. You're going to Spain, aren't you?
Yes, and the sooner the better. Do you know anything to get away from that close? It stinks now with them drains dug up.
I'll be on the till, okay?
Yes, love, won't be a minute.
Hey, did you see them holiday from hell programmes on the box? People turning up for their own self, they're not even built, and they're having to sleep in the cement mixes. I tell you what, you've got the food poisoning to look forward to, then the first-degree burns. I tell you what, mate, I reckon I'm better off staying around here.
Oh, well, that's lucky then, 'cause you are.
No, thanks very much. And hey, don't forget to pack your swimming cosy.
Yeah, I've forgotten. It was the first thing I put in the case. I think it was. Oh, wait, you've got me worried now.
I started writing out instructions, you know, how to read the signs of the stones.
Nice one. Hey, we could use the school computers, get them printed out in a fancy Druid-style font.
Yeah, we need some happier signs, though. It's always doom and gloom every time I roll.
Yeah, I'll have to get some good luck stuff in there. Not like how to win the lottery. Don't want anyone slitting their wrists on us.
What are you doing? These are my ma's best sheets. Us Druids need robes, you know.
Druids wouldn't wear pink. Never mind flannelette.
What are you doing in there?
What do you think?
You've searched this room.
Yeah, and why shouldn't I? It's my house. Because if he's stashing drugs in there...
Yeah, have you found anything?
No, but it doesn't mean he hasn't got a secret hideaway. I know he's up to something.
No, you think he is. You've got no proof against Leo or Jerome. It's your imagination.
Hey, I heard them going on about getting hold of some coke. That was my imagination. I heard them going on about gear. And they've had our Gemma delivering packages for them. And if they're using her as some kind of drug mule...
Mick, why don't you just ask them instead of sneaking round behind their backs like this?
Behave, son. You really think they'd own up to it? All right, son.
All right, Lee.
All right. What are you doing up here?
Oh, we just opened some windows, let a bit of air in, you know.
What have you got in there, son?
New CD. Not your cup of tea, that.
You see?
See what?
Where's carrying on these days? New CDs, new clothes, mobile phone. I tell you, the pair of them are getting the money from somewhere. No way they're behaving like this car they're on about buying. It's drugs. It's got to be. Leo's dealing. I'm sure of it.
It's not enough just having the Shad product lines. We need a name to say who we are. You know, like an official sect.
Shadites. Or we could call ourselves after me. The Boscovites.
Nah, it's got off the name Shad in Defo. If we're selling the stones of Shad, then we should be the something of Shad. Like the followers.
That'd make us sound like some sad stalkers. Shadites isn't bad. Or the believers of Shad.
What about the disciples?
Brother Matt. That's the one.
Brother Bosco, we are the disciples of Shad.
I knew it was there. Oh no. Oh.
So, have your lads found anything?
Oh, we're getting there.
So, this DNA, if you do find any from Luke Musgrove, he's as good as hung, is he?
It won't prove that he raped Nicky. It's just another piece of the puzzle. And if we can't find Luke's DNA, we'll have to test for a range of other samples to cross-reference what we do find.
All right, like who?
All the males who were at the party for a start, and any sexually active male on the close.
Even Greg?
That's right.
Leo! Listen, he's playing that loud on purpose.
Nick, you're gonna do no good confronting the lad.
You told me to ask him about it, and that's all I'm gonna do.
I said that's not accuse.
I'm sorry, Sin. I've got to have it out with him. So, I want to know what's going on with you and Jerome. And I'd rather I find out before the police do.
What are you going on about?
Been hanging around with mates that deal drugs, have you?
You what? Go easy, Mick.
Hey, never mind go easy, Mick. That's my problem, isn't it? I've always been too easy on you. Trying to make up for the fact that your man walked out on us. Well, no more. I heard you and Jerome last week, okay?
Heard us what?
Talking about picking up coke. Your client ran out, did he?
You're off your head.
Hey, look, when Jerome turned up in that car last week, you were going on about some drug deal.
I never said anything about drugs.
Look, I know you're getting into dealing, Leo, and I know you've had our Gemma delivering stuff for you.
What?
Don't play me for a fool.
Get off me, will you?
Look, I'm telling you. You either stop it now, or you're out of this house for good. Understood?
Leave me alone. What's he like, eh? He was talking about coke, you know, the fizzy brown stuff that we drink when we're thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and as for our Gemma, she was dropping off DJ tapes, not smack.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because I am. Isn't that good enough for you? And anyway, you can believe what you like. I don't care. I'm out of here.
Leo!
Size 12's right in it again, eh?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
We're in the house, you mean?
I've told Margie your toilet's backing up because of this lot.
What do you need to see me about?
I think we're about to be found out.
We can't just sell things direct. We need to be on the internet.
We can do it through school. They're always going on about enterprise projects. If we can get to the school's computers, we'll be away.
Nice one. So on our website we can sell stones of Shad, then t-shirts, stones of Shad earrings, belly button rings with stones attached, and ankle bracelets. Hippie chicks love them.
Stones attached?
Of course, yeah. Druid bell branches, spell staffs, hoods, and Druid's outfit things.
Yeah, the robes of Shad. We still haven't got them sorted, have we?
It'll come. Keep the faith. Let's see what the stones have to say. Behold, the stones have spoken.
It's in the shape of a cross. That's spooky.
Do you think it's a sign?
I think the handful of builder's gravel. It's not a sign.
Look, it's a cross again. That's what we need on our robes. Something with a cross on it.
Do you reckon?
Defo.
They won't find anything to prove we've been together.
Margie's on the pill. How do I explain and find them my DNA?
They won't.
They're opening up every drain on the close. They even came and asked me for the drain key.
There's no point panicking.
You see these things on telly all the time. Forensic people solving crimes years afterwards. It's mad, isn't it? Here's me and you, nothing going on, and we end up getting caught out.
Greg, you're getting yourself into a real state just on the off chance that they might find something, which they won't. Even if they do, probably won't mention it.
Do you reckon?
I can understand why you think there might be a problem, but why worry now? Well, let's just wait and see.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad I came over now. I feel better now you talk some sense into me. I've not missed you, you know.
I've missed you too.
Really?
More than I thought. Oh, come here. Give me a hug. You've got yourself all wound up and tense.
So, no further word from Vic?
No. The situation's just the same as it was, as it has been on the last four occasions. But
Hiya. Listen, I'm really sorry that I'm late.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just had to calm my dad down a little bit. His fiance's not very well and he's convinced that she's going to die of cancer tomorrow.
Oh, maybe Darren could have a word with him.
Well, it's not exactly legal advice he's in need of.
No, Darren's a doctor, but he's off duty.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. I just assumed you were a solicitor, you know, you're being friends.
Me, solicit? No, thank you. I have a real job. So, what is the matter with him, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they found precancerous cells in his cervix. My dad heard the word cancer and he went ape.
Precancerous? Definitely precancerous. Has she got a hospital appointment?
Yep, on Friday.
I'll probably do a colposcopy and decide on treatment then, if she needs any. She'll be fine. She's caught it early.
Well, that's what I've been trying to get my dad to understand. So, do you work in a hospital?
No, do you know Dr. Cohen's practice, Manor Park?
Oh, yeah, Dr. Cohen. He's been my doctor since we moved here.
Oh, excellent. Do you know he's just retired?
No, and why excellent?
Well, if you're one of his patients, then, I'm your new GP.
Watch him, though. He's got very cold hands.
Come on. Let's go make ourselves more comfortable.
I'm not sure now's such a good time.
No, it'll be all right. Katrina's out all day. Oh. What's the matter?
I don't know whether they can, not with all that going on out there. We're going to be found out, I know we are.
So we cancel the milk then?
We did, yeah. Oh, and the spare keys are there, Sin, in case we forget tomorrow.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'll look after the place while you're off and enjoying yourself. Hey, thought you packed your suitcase a fortnight ago.
The top had come off the sun cream in my case. It was everywhere. Had to wash the lot, and it's all dry.
Just what you need, eh?
I've just been taking my mind off the flight. I just still can't work out how those big heavy planes get off the ground.
Ah, don't worry. Once you're up there, you hardly notice a thing.
It's the coming down. I don't want to be noticing. I'm terrified.
Jimmy's all set then, is he?
Yeah, I think so. As long as he can leave his work behind him. That's all he's going on about nowadays. All these millennium projects he's doing with the kids.
Well, he'd be more fed up if he was still into all the old scams like he used to be, wouldn't he? I mean, at least he's trying to make something decent of his life.
What, like forging his teaching qualifications? I mean, the way he's throwing himself into his work, it's like he's trying to make up for the dodgy start he got for himself, you know, but been at each other about it, you know, and I really hope this holiday will bring us back together a bit.
Of course it will.
It's like a dream come true, this trip, you know. I mean, all the time our Lindsay was small, and little Jimmy, we never had the money to go on a proper holiday. And I really don't want that kind of a life for little Will. I want to see his face on the plane and on the beach, you know. I want to see his little face light up. Don't think I'm building my hopes up too much, do you think?
No, of course I don't. You'll have the time of your lives.
I'm glad your son had enough sense to give himself up. He wasn't doing himself any favours going on the run like that.
No, I know, but can you imagine how hard it must be having to give yourself up when you know you're innocent? You'll find no evidence, you know. No matter how deep you dig. Luke's innocent. You've got the wrong man.
They all say.
All right, sorted out?
Yeah, you off out?
Yeah, I'm into work. Ross phoned.
I thought you were working from home. How come you want you in?
Well, there's a new job come up, the European Liaison Group, and he wants to talk it through with me.
What's a European whatever when it's at home?
I don't know, Ross just said it's very important that we have a voice on it.
And does Ross make everyone jump like this, or just you?
Look, it's this job to make sure that we're ahead of the game. All right.
We saw you talking to Neve Musgrove. Have you told her you're halfway to finding solid proof that it was there, Luke?
I've explained what we're doing here.
But that took the smug smile off her face.
And when will you know if they found Musgrove's DNA?
Within the next couple of days, hopefully. And if Mr. Musgrove's DNA isn't found, then we'll need to start eliminating people.
Oh, well, Greg will be first in the queue. You should have his DNA tested, and Jason will do it.
The only thing is, I'm a bit iffy with needles, you know.
Oh, we won't be using needles. Just a non-intimate swab. From inside the cheek, probably.
Well, they hardly won't even hurt. Can't see that Luke let himself get tested then.
We'll have to. Otherwise, we'll take it by force.
Sorry about this. But don't forget about the accommodation situation, yeah?
Well, I'll try not to lose any sleep over it.
And I hope things go all right with your dad's fiancée.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure they will. Oh, and thanks for lunch. Bye. Oh, he's really nice, isn't he?
Not meaning I'm not.
No, oh, you know what I mean.
So?
Here we are then.
Yeah.
So, what's the accommodation situation?
Oh, it's just with him moving to the new practice. I'm keeping an eye out for a suitable flat.
Oh, well, you seem like really good friends. How long have you known him for?
We went to university together, you know. All the usual stuff. Survived a million bar crawls, liberated a few traffic cones, shared a few grotty flats. We were part of a gang of hit cases, basically, and well, me, Darren and Vic used to be the worst. Still are, I guess.
Vic?
Oh, serious head case. Anyway, that's enough about my dark and murky past. What about the future? Our future.
Why do you think we've got one?
Well, I'd like to think we could get to know each other a bit better.
Oh, so I wasn't just a one-night stand then?
I thought that was probably all you wanted out of me.
I don't make a habit of one-night, as you know.
No, neither do I. So how about tonight, then? Can you get the evening off?
You're not backwards or coming forwards, are you?
Well, life's short. What do you think?
Well, it depends what you had in mind.
Well, if I told you, I'd probably get my face slapped.
Well, let's start with eating out and we'll see how things progress, OK?
What do you think things will progress, this far?
We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
I can't wait.
And Total Brookside by Jeff Tibbles is available now in bookshops. It's priced at £9.99. Well, next on 4, Driven pits the estate car against the people carrier. So which vehicle's got the better family values?